The giants lay scattered across the valley, broken, confused. Their roars had faded into whimpers, their strength drained by a battle they never understood, and from among their fallen bodies, a shape of shifting smoke drifted upward, the prince withdrawing like a shadow peeling off dying embers. He did not rage, he did not mourn. He simply turned his gaze eastward, toward a kingdom whose fear he could already taste. Far from the valley, a massive city-state rose from the dust, walls of stone, towers of iron, soldiers drilling even in peacetime. And on a throne carved from cold metal sat a king whose mind had never known rest. He had survived a giant attack once, barely. His people had nearly died. His memory had never healed. The word giant was a wound that never closed, and into that wound, the prince slipped like a whisper of smoke. He appeared behind the king, unseen, unheard by all but the trembling soul of the man before him. A whisper slid into the king's thoughts. There is a giant killer. The king froze, his breath caught. Old terror clawed its way up from the past. The whisper deepened. A giant who kills giants, and he grows stronger. Fear became obsession. Obsession became command. Messengers were sent. Scouts rode out across distant lands, weak-spaced. Weak space. And when they returned, their voices shook. It is true, my king. A giant killed other giants. The king's fear hardened into certainty. He ordered preparations for war, but in the unseen realm, another presence arrived. Uriel stepped into the spiritual shadow cast over the palace. The prince stood above the king's mind like a dark crown. Uriel spoke. "You are interfering with the humans." The prince smiled. "And you are not." He circled Uriel like drifting smoke. "I whisper. I influence. I remain unseen." He leaned closer, voice soft and venomous. "I never appeared to anyone." Uriel's expression tightened. The prince pressed the dagger deeper. "But you revealed yourself. You took form. You pointed a Nephilim to the living god." A slow, poisonous smile curled across his face. "Tell me, Uriel, which of us committed the greater crime?" Uriel's confidence cracked, not shattered, but shaken. He fled to the mountains. A barren peak. Cold winds, empty sky. Uriel knelt. He prayed. He waited. Heaven was silent. The prince's accusation echoed in his mind. The silence pressed on him like a weight. He stayed. He waited. He wrestled. Far below, Tirak waited. 2 days passed. Uriel did not return. The silence grew heavy. Tirak whispered into the emptiness. "Did he leave because of me?" And instantly, the presence touched him. Warm, gentle, reassuring. The hunger that haunted him faded. The ache in his bones softened. The fear in his chest dissolved. He spoke to the presence awkwardly, like a child learning to speak. Children gathered around him, drawn to the peace that radiated from him. He taught them simple prayers, simple truths, simple hope. The town watched him with wonder. High on the mountain, Uriel still knelt, still waited, still wrestled. Then, a whisper broke the silence. Soft, clear, undeniable. "Your special joy needs you." Uriel's eyes opened. The weight lifted. Purpose returned. He rose and descended the mountain with urgency burning in his steps. He raced across the land. He knew the prince was moving nations. He knew Tirak was in danger. He knew time was short. And far Hawaii, the pagan kingdom erupted into preparation. Priests with painted faces blew smoke over warriors. Another sprinkled oils on horses. Another drank from a jug and spat it as a blessing. Drums thundered. Torches blazed. Blacksmiths hammered iron. Armor clattered onto horses and men. The king watched, trembling with anticipation. The prince stood behind him, smiling with unholy delight. The king raised his hand. The army roared. The march began.